yeah, anyways. Low. New content unlocked in gallery. Let's do it, friends. Let's see if we can push for like a 125. Shave off 5 minutes from just like not losing skew. So far, the first half of this run, not half, well, half if you do it in an hour, which is like fast runners. But like the first half an hour, 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, depending on how fast you are, is like pretty normal. It's like basic movement and stuff. Once you get Speed Booster, it unlocks clipping. And when you clip, you can basically get straight to Ravenbeak as quickly as you could imagine. Like barely using teleportals and stuff. It's pretty funny. Thanks, Adam. Yeah, clipping is... oh goodness. There are very specific setups for it here. And the one thing that we can abuse is, whoops, the fact that Grapple has a condition, Grapple Beam has a condition that you can't die out of bounds when you have it deployed because of jank to do with the Grapple Beam. So deploying the Grapple Beam at the right time while you're going out of bounds is the way that most of these tricks. That was really good, man. Heck, this pseudo. That pseudo is so garbage. I still can't get it consistent after all the time running the game. Early Artaria is still the bane of my existence. That and Corpius is like so up and down. Of course you would, little stinker. Where'd you go? Okay, that shouldn't have been a 3-phase blaster. Oh well. What's 6 seconds when you can save minutes later on? 220. As long as we don't fall at water skip, we're totally fine. Like, I could literally be a couple minutes behind, which would be embarrassing, but I could be a couple minutes behind in the early movement and still not care because of how much time on the unrestricted stuff saves later. Alright. I'm still, like, trying to corral my, my breath after that Ravenbeak fight. My goodness, it's so long. Alright. Why is that angle so difficult all of a sudden? Those blobs are actually harder than it looks. It's really annoying. I'm gonna go up. I don't feel like doing the coyote jump. This is all about the unrestricted anyways. If I can keep skew and play it safe and just generally not get stuck on one trick for like 5 minutes. Actually, 5 minutes would even be worth it. 10 minutes, I'd say. I don't know how long I was taking on those tricks, to be honest with you. These splits are gonna be really weird. Like, a couple of them are fast, a couple of them are very, very slow. Alright, water skip. Ow. And I almost fell down. My goodness, I was literally just talking about that. That gave me a heart attack. Oops, I was supposed to hit you. Shouldn't be low on health here, that's embarrassing. This guy will take care of it for me though. Oh, come on. At least it wasn't like I randomly got stuck in a cycle of not having the rhythm down. Alright, moving well enough. Gold? Ooh. Gold out of 2 splits. I'm assuming we're gonna see a good handful of golds. If we don't see a good handful of golds, this run is probably a scam. This is literally second run. Oh my goodness. There are a couple spots early on that I probably won't see, like, better movement than what I did in my PB. I mean, by PB. My first run. Yeah, my PB. I mean, technically it is a PB. This is my first run of Unrestricted. But... ugh. We love those. Oh, come on, Samus. Samus being interpreted actually is... Man, I'm doing too much deep breathing right now. Oh, excuse me? Okay. Wow. It's funny how if you like just slightly alter the inputs, it comes out, it produces something totally different. Like one before the other, or like the timing slightly off. And then all of a sudden you're like, well, I've never seen that before. Alright. Hopefully, in the midst of all of our other tricks and whatnot, by the time we get back to Ravenbeak, we'll be all in shape again. For some extra special mashing. I really need to find a more consistent mash. This controller is fantastic, but the one disadvantage is that the D-pad is actually like reasonably stiff, I guess you'd say. Less cheapy feeling than the Pro controller, like the official Switch Pro controller, which means that it's not good for a D-pad mash. It's like some people use a D-pad mash. Ooh, nice. We take those. But I can't really on this, because of the fact that D-pad is almost too good. One of the main reasons I got this is for the Hall sensor control stick. Wanted something that wouldn't like be as at risk with wearing down over time, physical wear. Also, I just saw out of the corner of my eye, Sasha, thank you for the raid. I hope stream was amazing. We are in the middle of running Unrestricted, any percent. Metroid Dread. This is my second run. We just did our first run earlier today. So we are in uncharted territory. And there's that. Beautiful! This is gonna be kind of close. Oof! That was no bueno. Now we had to do a hop over twice, but at least we didn't die. Yeah, Dread is such a great game, both casually and speedrun-wise. Alright, lost a little bit of time, no biggie. We're not worried about losing seconds right now because we can gain minutes back later on. Oh, I think I forgot to delete those two splits, so we're gonna end up with a really weird... hello? We're gonna end up with a really weird middle splitting. We'll see, though. We'll lose 20 seconds at first, and then gain it back, I believe. Alright. D-boost, don't fail me now. Oh! The backup. We had the most stressful backup ever both times. Oh boy. Yeah, this is kind of D-Rust's Sasha, for NMG movement, because this is like the normal. This is like the normal no major glitches speedrun up until this point. And then Unrestricted goes crazy once you get Speed Booster, because you can like pull off some weird glitches and clips and stuff with it. But I haven't run NMG no major glitches since the end of April. So I'm now getting back into it, and most of my practice in Dread has been the Unrestricted tricks, so I haven't been practicing movement. But yeah, the movement in this game is a ton of fun. Got a couple, like, big tricks to do early. Okay, I've got to be careful here. Not like that. Don't the joke! I like to go into...
Uploading data.
There's a hot room run where if you have 2 full tanks, it's a little easier. If you have a little less than that, technically you can do it. And technically, if you're a gamer, you can do it with just 1 tank. But that is like extremely precise, no mistakes. Ouchie! Thanks for the bop there, friend. You can parry that guy, but it takes it like eats an extra half second up. And rookie mode is very generous with health, so you can usually get it back in the drops later on the way to the run, the hot room run. I need to learn better movement for this little grapple thing. Elevator, whatever we're gonna call it. Grab it, please. Anyways, we're at 2 full tanks. Oh, well, this is a disaster. You know what? I'm gonna have to take... I haven't really done that in a while. Thankfully, I messed up early enough that I could just go around. I'm not dying. Like, there's just no reason. Once I had made that initial mistake... Whoops! Once I had made that initial mistake, there was no way I was going to make it out of there alive. What am I doing? Alright. Heck of a spawn. Alright, we're okay. Losing a little bit of time there, but like I said, losing seconds to like movement stuff is nothing compared to losing minutes to the clips, because the clips take minutes. I have several spots where I could gain a ton of time if I just get it in a couple tries. I'm curious to see if we'll be able to do it tonight, or if I'm gonna have to get back to like practicing it. I'm really glad that enemy can't really see you through the floor. Like detect you through the floor. I think if you stood there long enough, it might. But we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so we didn't get Adam skip right away, so we could like gain back a little bit of time, and we just lost having to go around on the hot room. But it's probably still going to end up coming out a little bit behind, because that was a pretty big mistake, trying to go through and then having to go around after him. We'll see. First try Adam skip is kind of a big ask right now. Yeah, no problem, Sasha. Thanks for the raid. Hope you have a good one. Oh. That first one was really good up until what? Up until the Oh! It was a really good attempt up until the B press. The double B. Like, it was right there, and I just ate my input on accident. Oops. Sliding shot. By the time it's all said and done, we might be like 15 seconds behind. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to remember exactly what we're looking at. That was really close. I almost grabbed the grapple. That would have been really silly. Alright, I'm still grabbing this tank because you guys have seen how rough it gets at the end. Like, I'm not in the mood to be one-shotted by everything that the Chozos do. Like, technically they're gonna one-shot me for a lot of stuff anyways. Like, if they thrust, I think that their spear stabbing will kill no matter what. But, like, if I bump into it, I'm pretty sure I would still die with 2 tanks. Or, sorry, like, getting the 1 extra tank, I should say. Because we technically have 3... We technically have 3 health bars right now. But yeah, like, the stab does the full 3. And then... How are we doing, by the way? Only +3. Only +3 seconds. So doing the second tri-atom skip was a good neutralizer for missing the hot room. They technically call it Heck Run, and I'm censoring that. But I figured if I'm gonna keep family friendly, I probably should not call it that. The Run. The Run of Doom. Alright, I am not taking the pseudo, or the cloak. Why do I always call that a pseudo? Hello? Beautiful. Okay, so technically in my PB I died to yellow ending. So we could gain like a little bit of time there. But I'm not really that concerned about it because, like, I don't need to be ahead of the first run up until the tricks. Oh! Like, I don't know, there is a chance that I start struggling with some of the tricks. My hope in doing this second run is that, like, it'll start to gel a little more. Wait, what on earth? What's that timer doing? I'm trying to remember... Oh, did I save the first splits? Maybe I did save the first splits. I'll check that. I think this is where it got messed up in the first run, actually. Alright, so we're like 10 seconds behind. 11. Ow. What? Sometimes it's easy for me to forget that this entering the enemy zone is not a cutscene. It's after you get up on that ledge. And I'll pause instinctively and then be like, oh wait! Okay. So far so good. Good start. It'll be good. Like right now we have no reference at all for like how hard it'll be for us to hit that sub-hour in the eventual future. It'll definitely be a clean run, that's for sure. But I'm hoping as we like start to get a little more practiced, it'll become clearer whether or not sub-hour is attainable. And if not, like, it's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna grind the category until I get my absolute max. If like 59.59 is my absolute max, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna spend that much time in the category. I'm hoping I would have a little bit of wiggle room and be able to improve until the point where a sub-hour is like very reasonable. Snag the sub-hour and then be able to go back to like doing like the normal stuff. Morph time! Oh shoot. That was weird. Nice. Nothing too crazy. Alright. Sweaty fingers. Oh my soul. I cannot believe I did that. In the final, maybe like 3 months of running NMG, I don't think I ever did that. That was so weird. But hey, we probably lost like 12, 14 seconds instead of like dying, so. No, it was only 9 seconds, really. Nice. I don't even know where to go here. This is so weird. Yeah, that was the good. Yeah, that was definitely the way to go. If I'd gone the other way, I would have been stuck. I'd have had to loop around. Ow! Ow! Bumped me right on the bum. Alright. Nice. Oh, hello? 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 Nice, so we actually saved like 5 seconds. Literally by just not getting the missile packs there. That's so funny to me. Because you're never supposed to grab that 2-pack. That's like, you come out of the morph tunnel and then jump over it, and I delayed my jump, so I got it on that first run. And then I instinctively grabbed the missile pack plus, the 10, in my first run, but I didn't need it, because, like, you don't do anything with missiles. Apart from the Emmy room, like, I missed the speed, the Shine Spark. Technically, I could just be more careful with the Shine Spark and, like, do it very... Like, I just rushed it. I was trying to go for the Insta-Spark, which is silly. So this next time I should be able to just get that, instead of having to worry about missiles. But yeah, there's, like, literally no... Oh my goodness, I almost got an unnecessary energy tank, too. That would have been poggers. There's no other reason to, pick up the missile tanks other than covering for mistakes in the central units. And even then, like, the amount of missiles that we'll have should be plenty. Technically, I could have Charlied there too. I just forgot about it. I was just spamming the missile tank over and over. Oh my word, my angle on that is so sus! Wow. If I died here, I would feel like the opposite of a gamer. Exceptionally sus. Alright, we're okay though. Boom! Alright, like 23 seconds behind. Is that right? Man, I need to make that a little bigger. I can barely see it myself. Ooh, that was close. I almost hit the ceiling instead of the... Nice. Alright. Now we go get bombs. one nice thing about Unrestricted is that if I'm able to consistently get runs down into like the low 1 hour mark, it'll be even easier to run them a couple times a night. In a night, I should say. Because like my 117 runs, like obviously I'm resetting. I reset those a decent amount. But like, if I were to try to just like run straight, no resets, that would be like a good 2 hours and 40 minutes. Whereas this could potentially be like, it could shave like 20 minutes off of that. Which is actually a decent amount of time. Stream-wise. Alright. Oh! Hello. That was pure gamer energy. Man, that guy almost snagged me. He was like coming up. Hey, I missed the... Who's that? I don't know what it's called. I need to look up the enemy names, so I need to stop, so I stop calling them the who's it, or the what's it, or the cheese it. It's bomb time! Please don't choke this. Let's just get a good Emmy spawn, so we don't even have to think about it. Gusty, what the dump? Oh my goodness. Hello, friends. Thank you for rating. That is a lot of people. I see lots of new people. Here we come. Thank you for the shout out. Small fan. Welcome in, friends. We are good friends with Gusty. I hope stream went well. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Delusional Prince. We stream variety in general, but I love Metroid Dread, and so we started speedrunning it like end of last year, like August, September, I think. Anyways, so I did no major glitches for a while, but I wanted to get into Unrestricted, which is essentially like all the glitches. So this is what we're doing. This is our second run ever. Earlier tonight we did our first run. Ow. And now we get to see if we can save a little time. We're getting close to the time where we get the jank. Alright, good. Good enemy spawn. Loads of amazing people. Man, that lag, it does not like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I almost got hit by that. Anyways, that was good. No yellow enemy death. Oops. Glad to hear that there were so many amazing people around. It's fun when you have nights like that, when there's like a little bit of a buzz. Like people just chilling. Streaming can definitely have like ebbs and flows. It's good to have nights like that. Nice. We got the we busted the barrier. There's a trick. There's a trick that involves meleeing and morphing all together, but I'm not doing it. I haven't tracked it. Oh, whatever. That's fine. Okay, bombs. Oh my, we lost we lost a lot of time to that yellow Emmy. Whoops. And the first one, I didn't realize we were gonna save that much time. Nice. Anyways, for any of my people, sorry, I know Small Thing gave the shout out, but Gusty is a good friend. We know him from a couple other streams as well. And if you are not following Gusty, now that the shout out is probably expired, be sure to slap the follow button. Or go over to his channel and slap the follow button. Great guy. Very chill atmosphere in his stream. I haven't been able to be over in quite a while, and I feel very sad. There's just so many good streamers around. Oops. And like, I end up like wondering if I should spend a little time in everybody's, or like a little more dedicated time in some, and then like I don't know. You know how it is, Gusty, I'm sure. Because we got a lot of great friends who also stream, and it's like there's not enough time in the day. It is what it is, but I always have aspirations of getting around to streams, and then I don't pull up lurks nearly as much as I'd like. I'll like forget, and then the girls are going crazy, and I need to go take care of this or that, and then I'm like, oh man, I should be lurking in so-and-so's. Then I'm like, oh well, if I'm gonna lurk, I should chat. Anyways, also hi Cheese. I don't think I said hi to you. All right, it is flash shift time, friends. You know what that means? Backdoor flash. Flash of the century. Ooh, did you see that little shimmy? Smooth. Hey, suck up that bomb, please. No, I said you, not me. I did that before, too. Oh my word, these guys. The suckinators. Nice, got the little cloak. Yeah, for sure. Lurks are very important. There's a streamer friend of ours who... Oh, wait, I need to take this slow. I don't have grapple beam. I need to learn the faster way to do that without grapple. Nice, we got the little morph roll. It makes me so excited. I love that little roll. It's like a little momentum boost. It doesn't save that much time, it just looks cool. It does save, like, maybe a third of a second? I don't know. Oh, it's coming! Anyways, Average Deco always says that. I think he stole the phrase from somebody else, but the Twitch was built on the backs of lurkers. Maybe he said Cheese Pops was the one that... Come on. Alright, let me focus for a second. There we go. Juicy. Right, exactly, Gusty. Alright, lost a little bit of time, but no biggie. Hey, I'd rather get the trick than be spending like 10 minutes trying to get it. That wasn't that many tries. Oh, what? I got stuck. I done be hung up in the air. I'm not sure what happened. Oh well. Alright. Let's see if I can get the pseudo a little better this time. Ow, man. These guys are mean. They pack a punch. Oops. There's some funny movement that doesn't even make a difference. If I do, oh, you couldn't really see it. But, like, Samus will do, like, a little one-legged hop if you shoot and jump at the same time. Okay. Whoops, let me set that up again. Ah, charge it, man. Nice. That was cleaner than the first time. Insta time save. Time to get speed booster, friends. And once we get speed booster, that's when the run really becomes a run. And by really becomes a run, I actually mean the opposite, because we don't start, we stop running. We basically just stand in place and clip through walls. Technically, Samus is running in place, but so I guess we could say it's a run. Running in place is what we do best. Actually, it's not. I'm torn because this is fun, but it is also very jank. So it's very up and down. I can't tell, like, this tech is very overwhelming at first. Oh yeah, jeez. Yeah, I saw this. I was lurking last night. Speaking of lurking in people's streams, I was lurking last night for a while I was practicing. I was grinding some unrestricted practice to get ready for trying to run a couple times tonight. So it's funny playing that while I was watching her play for the first time. We're gonna get the Charlies, friends. That guy wasn't a stinker. Ah! Big bonk. I hate this yellow Emmy room is really hard. Because there's stuff flying everywhere, and it's the latest room that you don't get a shine sparkable situation. Hold the angle, friend. Calm down. This angle's not that hard, but it's very stressful. Because if you miss it, yellow is very fast. Very, very fast. And the image of yellow storming towards you when you don't really have a great backup is pretty horrifying. Yellow and blue Emmys, unless you go for a crazy strat on purple. There's a crazy strat on purple that's like horrifying, and I haven't done it yet. But yellow and blue, nice. Staying pretty even. This part of the run is not important for this. So unrestricted is like all jank. So movement-wise, it doesn't really matter if I'm ahead, because this first part is all movement. Now we get into the clipping and stuff. And this part is like, I could be on a trick for several minutes. Ah, just missed it. I was trying to go for the big zoomy. Oh wait, what am I doing? Do we need this? No, we don't need this. I just got an extra tank for no reason. I forgot where I was going. Silly. I'm doing NMG movement. I almost went all the way up and I was like, what? That doesn't look right. Oh boy. Ooh, that was close. That flash shift was really late, actually. That was kind of scaring me. We're okay, friends. Okay, everything's fine. Hey, we've got an extra tank, though. I mean, we lost a few seconds grabbing it, but got an extra tank. Means we'll die in 1.5 hits instead of 1. No, I'm just kidding. I think it literally makes no difference between 3 or 4. Because you'll be 2 hit by the Chozos. Because the only bosses we fight in this are like Corpius at the beginning. Not counting Emmys. Our Corpius at the beginning, the red Chozo to grab power bombs, and then the gold Chozo before Ravenbeak, and then obviously Ravenbeak, but that's kind of a given. You skip Ravenbeak in the current fastest route for any % unrestricted, but Ravenbeak skip is insane, like very difficult. Oh, I missed the missile. I missed the missile on the way down. Oh well, we lost a lot of time on that split. I guess it was more than a few seconds getting the extra E-tank. It makes sense, because we went north when I should have speed boosted through that section. No big deal, though. We're still on pace, and now this is where we need to actually get rid of you. We need to get skew and keep it. Yeah! Excuse me. Pardon my noises. Oh! Oh, my hand wasn't in position. I'm so sad. Why? Why, game? I bumped on pause. Ah, I was on the turnaround. Blasted. Alright, this is fine. We're probably gonna lose a little bit of time to this. Early. It's not the end of the world, though. Sheesh, dude. Alright, I'm rushing it a little bit. Okay, my ZL is not long enough. I don't remember how long it took me to get this in the first run, actually. Friends. Oh, joyous. The variability in this trick for me is still pretty large. That's fine. Oh, my soul! That B press was insanely early. If I can finish, like if I can finish a complete run... Yes. Yes. We take those. Alright, it's game time. Oops. Let me just do this. Ah! She's on the speed booster block. Or the, oh, I'm still in skew, sorry. Excuse me, why am I apologizing? Oh, my bad. I'm literally the one running the game. I'm like, oh, my bad, dude. It's fine. Alright. Screw is a headache. How did you remember that that was that quote, small fan? Oh, I missed the shine spark. That's alright, we'll just travel across this way. This split is definitely going to be a loss, I think. Oh, charge, man. What am I doing? Charge! I have a plan. Attack. There's that. Oh, I selected randomly. Nice, got that. Can we finish it without dying, please? Nice. I think technically I died. I think I technically died on this skip. Hello. Thank you. Yes! We take those. Hello? Big skip. 3 minutes. Wait, what? Oh, we did split. Okay, 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 we're fine. Ah! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. This is fine. Do not turn around in the air. My soul. Ah, not quite. I think I got this one first try. There's that. The skew is more difficult for me for some reason. There it is. There it is. Yes. Nice. I'm sweating bullets right now. Oh my goodness, Samus! Whoops. Let's go! That one is somewhat RNG. And it really stresses me out. Ah! Don't do anything stupid. We're okay. Don't turn around. That's all you gotta do. So for anybody who's new to this and doesn't quite understand Unrestricted, I don't understand it either. No, I'm just kidding. The main goal, so when you get skew, it's a very complicated trick, obviously. But the idea is that Samus is able to interrupt, like you can keep the frames on which she is skewing in a particular direction when she turns around. So like, when she turns around, there are 4 frames at the beginning of the animation where she's skewed. So like, kind of angled facing forward, then facing directly forward, then angled facing the other way forward, and then back to the normal plane. On those frames, you can, if you turn around and jump right after the turnaround and catch one of those frames, it's like you jump during one of those frames, you keep that skew after you do the special trick that we had to do to get skew. Okay, I have lost skew here before, so nothing crazy. It is so easy to lose skew everywhere, dude. Excuse me. Lurk! Cost of being a multitasker. Anyways, so you get skew by doing a pretty complicated trick, but what makes it even more intense is that the way that you lose skew is only by one way you lose skew, and that's turning around midair. So like jump one way, tap the other direction. That resets the skew because of the way the animation works. it is way easier than I would like to think to turn around midair without thinking about it. I feel like maybe for anybody, but like for runners who do like NMG and stuff, we turn around in the air all the time to do quick turnarounds like past ledges and stuff. Yeah, so skew is used to clip. When you have skew, you can get a special angle that lets you phase into walls without dying. And then for skew, technically one other use for it, like I'm using right here, this is not to clip into anything. This is to store a Shine Spark on command, which is one of the other main reasons for it. So it's actually, no, I take that back, I'm sorry. So you use it as the foundation for clipping. But technically, the way that you set it up is by using an Insta-Spark in many cases as well. Okay, hold on. I need to take my time with this. This trick has been giving me some trouble. Okay, good. We should still have skew. I believe. Yes. Getting out of Gavorn without trouble could be a huge deal. Yeah, you're fine, Cheese. I will say, like, obviously there would be like some spoilers slash like story. There's no story spoilers really by speedrunning it. But there are plenty of gameplay spoilers from towards the end game, so I get it. Like, if you don't really want to like look too much. But we're also doing it in a very unconventional way, so it'll be nothing like a normal playthrough. like unrestricted especially. No major glitches is more normal. And you've already seen some of those. Okay. Now, we go through Hanubia. We've got to get one clip down. And then we get to Ferenia, where all of the fun begins. Ferenia is the most threatening area. Just because of the way it works. Okay. Ah. That's rough. Okay. Just be careful. Nothing crazy. Take out this guy because I don't like him hitting me, because if he damages me in a way that turns me around. If he turns me around, it'll be a big no-no. Technically, because of the way damage turnarounds work, if you get hit by an enemy while you're on the ground and it turns you around, I don't think it counts. The turnaround starts while you're on the ground, I believe. Because I have been bumped by an enemy and changed directions and still had skew. I think it's if you hit an enemy while you're in the air. When they turn you around, you will lose skew then. Alright, this area is so horrifying to traverse. Just don't get hit, and we're fine. And also don't do anything silly. We can get this again. We can get this again. Yes! I think technically in my other part, we had gotten, oh my goodness, we saved 15 minutes. Sheesh, dude. That's so funny to see. Alright, I want to get rid of this guy. I don't like this guy. Whoops. Come up. Alright, no more. I don't like this. Always hit B before turning around. Oh, it might stick. Okay, no, it didn't stick. Hold right. Okay, I think we still have skew. Yes, we still have skew. That looks like the right angle. Sugar. Alright, it's okay, it's okay. We had a death like this in the other run. We just have to get back there safely. That's all we have to do. Get back there safely. Do it again. It's not gonna be enough. No, I don't like that. Why can I not tap? Oh my goodness. Yes. Alright, one more trick. One more trick and then we don't need skew anymore and we can just game to the end. Come on. I'm so nervous. Yes! Okay, we can finish. We can finish, friends. My heart is pounding right now. We do technically still have skew, if I'm thinking correctly. Which means we could try to keep it through one of the golds, or one of the chozos, for the quick kill, like the quick first phase. I'll decide if I'm trying to decide if I want to go for it, if I just want to play the wrong way. Oh, whoops. Hello, scale. Okay, I'm gonna go safe on this. I don't want to take the shot down low because I've not practiced that, and I am not whiffing that shot. I broke him earlier than I intended, which is funny to say. I usually like melting it down below, because I'm a noob. Alright. Big save. Another big save. Oh my goodness, we got stuck a lot. Ah! Missed my little... Let me see if I can land... I'm gonna try it on red. I feel like it might be too dangerous for me to try it on gold. Like, I just need to worry about dodging gold. Gold is scary. These splits are gonna be pretty normal now because it's basically just like fights. The only way I could save time really would be doing the insta stuff. So we'll see. We'll see if I can keep skew. If I don't even have skew, it's fine. I'll just run with it. That's what I had in the other, because I lost skew. Oops. Well, that was weird. Ah! Oh, well, we definitely lost it now. That's fine. I just did like a straight turnaround in the air, like, oh. Good RNG. Good RNG. Oh my goodness, this batter's amazing. That was like literally, he was ground bound. Didn't move. Excuse me. I'm not sure exactly what we can do with this, because Ravenbeak is a very long fight. So how long did it take? I'll be able to see better once we get past this split, how long Ravenbeak took. Alright, we lost a tiny bit of time compared to our previous run. I think Ravenbeak is like between 5 and 6 minutes. Oh, what am I doing? Oh well. Got the power bomb still. Gotta be careful, these fights are gonna be a lot harder without missiles, particularly Storm. Oh man, I almost took a hit there. Alright, gotta grapple this. Oh, I took an animation loss. Not the best ever, but I'll take it. Ravenbeak time. This fight. So for context, also thank you, Gusty. I love the movement in this game. I've put a decent amount of practice over the past several months. Like I took a couple of months break. I'm coming back now, but from like beginning of January until end of April was when I was really grinding the game for no major glitches stuff, and the movement in that category is like really fun. But this final boss, so normally we were supposed to have beefed up missiles. The normal progression is that you get a couple upgrades of missiles. We skipped all of it. So we have Wave Beam, which is normal. But Wave Beam is actually nerfed for Ravenbeak because they didn't want you just cheesing it with a Great Mash. They wanted you to use the missiles. Anyways, so the gist of it is, we're gonna be here a long time fighting Ravenbeak. My mash finger is gonna get very tired. But that's okay. Because this should be a nice, like, 107? Maybe? 108? I'm really happy that we could shave this much time. Ow! My controller is slipping because I'm sweating so much. Alright. Now we just wait for him to taunt. Oh, come on, dude, taunt. Taunt me! I'm just gonna go to a one-finger mash for a minute. Second phase is so long, dude. I'm not prepared. So in no major glitches, you can technically tank a couple hits from him, but because this fight is so long, you really can't afford to do that in Unrestricted for this. Like I said, the main category, I should say the main route for Unrestricted skips Ravenbeak altogether. Ow! Didn't mean to do that. If you're watching this for the first time, okay, that's not necessarily what I wanted. And wondering if Ravenbeak is always this hard. What in the world is this RNG? I gotta go back to single finger for a minute. My double mash is so tiring. This is so long, dude. It's supposed to be over by now. I'm not taking a risk. I don't know how much health I have left. In a normal Ravenbeak fight, I could gauge it. No, we're gonna take it. That should be enough. Oh, my soul. Alright. Oh, my word, jeez. How does one skip Ravenbeak? With the jankiest jank you would ever see. I'm probably never in my life going to run that move. It involves the Russian roulette of Ravenbeak X, which means so because you skip Ravenbeak, you also skip the cutscene where you essentially get Hyper Beam. And by doing that, it means that X doesn't really die to your hits. And runners have been like racking their brains trying to figure out how to guarantee a kill, because up until this point it's literally just RNG. Like you spam, and if you get perfect hits using Wave, which is much harder, because it's a 3-beam shot. Anyways. Yeah, so skipping Ravenbeak involves doing like crazy flips and escape because you don't have Hyper Beam. Come on, that's much. I'm like sweating right now. It's a little warm in here, and then on top of that, the fact that we were doing all of that. Oh man, I got that jumping right. Yeah, it really does. Wow, dude.
You drain the ship of its energy.
I just showered before this run and I already feel gross. That Ravenbeak fight is something else if you don't have like an easy on the hands mash. Guys, a 105 in my first night officially running this game, and on top of it, this is my first time running the game officially, and this is technically my first non-spliced run, because the first one that we did I had to pause and take a bathroom break because I lost skew and then I got it back and I was so, like, I had to go to the bathroom. So I took a bathroom break. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be long anyways. So we ended up with like a 133, I think. 1.5. Were you not paying attention, small fan? Yeah, we shaved off like, what was that, 28 minutes? Oh man. Sub-hour seems possible. I'm definitely gonna have to grind for it. That last several minutes is gonna be harder than it would feel like. Deep breaths. Man, I'm really happy with that. I'd like to say I'm really happy with that progress after the grind, but this has... I mean, I've been grinding this past couple days, for sure. Like, this past several days I've been working on these tricks non-stop. I started learning Unrestricted on... Saturday? That's actually kind of wild to think about. If I'm thinking correctly, the first exposure I had to practicing unrestricted tricks was like 5 days ago, and we've already been able to get a 105. That's good progress. Okay. Man. Ravenbeak took it out of me. I wanted to keep going for the double mash, but my double mash is much more exhausting than a chill single mash, obviously. Like, if you're trying to go for a single mash that's crazy, it's gonna hurt way more and like tire you out faster. But the double mash that I do... Hopefully, cheese. Also, thanks for the lurk. Oh, I'm sweating. That was a lot of fun. Alright, let's see. How many deaths did I have? That'll actually be a good indicator. If I had several deaths, if I can do this run deathless, like once I get the tricks down, we could definitely... you know, honestly, I might download this and submit it. 11307! One death. Oh my. That was really clean. I'm probably gonna submit this and then wait a while, and like my next submission would probably be a sub-hour, because like I don't have any reason to submit since this run is already like reasonable.